Hey guys, it's Anthony and
Levi.
And here we are with the Subaru WRX STI build project. A mouthful of words, but we're getting close in the home stretch of this car.
We are. It may not look like it, but believe us, we're close.
So in today's video, we're going to be knocking out a couple different things. So the first is going to be the brakes. The brakes absolutely need to be done on this car. They are shifty, they are sketchy. They need to be redone. So we're going to be going through with brand new rotors, brand new pads. We are going to be doing a flush of the system as well. And then after that, we're going to bring in our resident hot boy, Jimmy Wilkie, with the help of some much needed suspension. So we're going to be going through with the Fortune Auto coilovers with the Swift Spring upgrade.
Sounds delicious.
And this thing's going to be handling pretty dang nice.
I'm excited. I don't know what any of these parts are.
Yeah,
I just know that I brought a C-clamp and a hammer to do some brakes, because that's the tools that you use. I've done countless brakes before in my time, and this is going to be no different.
This is a high-performance machine, Levi, so it is a little bit different.
I think I know my way around some high-performance machines.
Okay. So with that said, we have a lot to do today. Let's get started. Are these what I think they are?
Yeah.
Our Fortune Auto coilovers. It's been months, guys, since we placed the order for these things, and we've been dying to see what they look like, as well as to get them installed on our Subaru WRX project. We've pretty much disassembled the entire braking assembly of this vehicle. Now, we've removed the Brembo brakes, we've removed the rotors, we've removed the pads, we've deep cleaned with little, small brushes and all the cracks and crevices, as well as repainted even the dust shields on here as well, because we're just that crazy. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna be dropping out this old suspension, this old, clunky, blown out suspension, and replacing it with something fresh, something solid, something nice. And so I think it's called a hand built for me, right, Jimmy?
Something like that.
It's a hashtag?
Yeah.
Is it on the box? Hand built for me only, not you guys. So, huzzah! Let's get at it. Oh. Okay. Dang it, another box! It literally is just a box within a box. I can't lift it. It's too heavy. Pull from the bottom, pull it out. Well, packed is an understatement. Oh, dang. All right, there we go.
Please let it be 4 shots.
Dang it, they only sent us 2. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be another 3 months or so. Oh, wow. You guys are gonna like this. So check this out. Fortune Auto certificate of assembly. This was built by a guy named Raymond. God bless Raymond. And it was a build date of 3/23/21. So they really waited to the last minute. That was built and then sent out pretty much immediately after that. So pretty cool. So inside this bag here, we do have our adjusters. It looks like we have a little Allen key, a smaller Allen key. Yeah, pretty cool. I actually dig that from like a first impression perspective. I think that's pretty cool. The thing is with coils is that they're so pretty, but you never really see them, you know. Oh wow, check this out. Dang man, that's nice. That is really nice. I really do think that this Swift upgrade on here is gonna be huge. I think that that's gonna feel amazing. But that's crazy, man. So you do have your camber adjustment up here. So it's really simple, man. Basically, this is gonna slide up into that top hat assembly up there under the hood. If we had a hood on there, we don't. And so it slides right up. And then so you have your dampening settings right here. So it's a very nice click. So picking that up on camera, it's just got a nice, good feel to it. That's actually really, really cool. So that's our front. I'm pretty impressed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so now that you guys have seen us unbox these things and seen us do the work so far, I think it's finally time to start piecing this thing back together. So we're gonna remove this old suspension, get this new one in, start assembling the brakes, and hopefully get those BBS wheels on. And I think we'll be one step closer to having a moving car. Let's get at it.
So what I'm doing, this is your height adjustment, and this is your preload. You don't really want to touch your preload. It's only for very specific things. But we are adjusting the height to get a 2-inch drop off of our stock coils. So I'm going point to point measuring, and then measuring from the bottom to right here, which is actually 2 inches right in the middle of these two holes. And then I'm setting both of the recoils to that so we don't have to mess with them when they're on the car. Should be a lot easier to put in now. Going, keep going, right there.
Okay, so
okay, let's do an update. Come here. Come to Poppy. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so we got the coilover on, we got the stock suspension out. It's right there. It looks pretty bad. It's pretty big in comparison. But yeah, so we got everything on. We got all the lines put back on, and we got the bolts torqued to spec. He's just making sure all the collars are tight, and that'll be the first front suspension piece put on. Because the stem's too long for a short ratchet. So I gotta take the seatbelt off just like I did on the other side.
It's gonna look pretty sick.
See, it was like it was meant to go in this car. So, old, new. STI logo, doesn't really matter, but it is kind of cool. And then there's also a pivot point on these so that they don't mess up your wheels after you ceramic coat them, powder coat them, or get, you know, freshly painted wheels or whatever. This actually moves independent. That's why I had them ordered.
That's cool.
Because Gabe was like, these are pretty expensive for lugness. I'm like, yes, but there's some cool little things.
Yeah.
And plus it says STI, so it matches everything. It matches the theme of the car, so.
Little touches go a long way.
Yeah.
So we want to shout out to RotorPros. So that's where we order these from. They upgraded us to the StopTech pads. Kind of told him a project we were doing. He's like, trust me, the StopTech pads are something you're going to really like. And so the Centric Premium Rotors is what these are as a base. And so what these are done, these are basically cut by RotorPros. And then after RotorPros cuts them, they can zinc coat them, or they come zinc plated, and you can get a couple different colors. So for example, this is all zinc coated. However, if you want to do this area right here as a different color, if you want to jump up to a 2-piece rotor, you obviously can. But basically, RotorPros does everything with Centric Premiums, or they'll do everything with the step up on the StopTech stuff. So pretty cool. So we're gonna grab some synthetic brake grease. We are going to lube the back of these shims here, slide in the new pads, slide in our new retainer here. Then once the retainer's in, we're going to lube up these retaining pins, slide those through, Then once the retaining pins are in, we put our cotter pin in at the end, and that'll be one setup. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today's Subaru episode. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun watching this, and hopefully you found it entertaining as well as educational in the process of upgrading our suspension as well as brake pads and rotors on our Subaru project. The Fortune Auto coilovers look fantastic, and they function just as well. We're really excited to get this car out on the street to really test out and see how good this thing feels on the open road. So as always, if you guys like this video, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more Subaru content, and stay tuned for more videos right here at the Rag Company.